Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in and thank you very much for your responses to the last video. It was really nice to read them. Today I want to talk, let's say recap last video. I talked about fear and how it plays out in our bodies. Dry mouth, short breaths, upper lung breathing, racing heart, tension in the jaw particularly. Depends where you hold tension. My shoulders tend to tense up when I'm a bit nervous about something. Today I want to look at grief and how this plays out in our body, because nearly everybody is sitting on grief and sadness that has not been expressed. We tend to just push it down and it stays in our bodies. So I want you to just focus on where you think our sadness is that we've all had, and some will have now because of the sadness of lockdown and not seeing loved ones and friends, who may well be loved ones as well. Where do you think we store grief? Just think for a moment and maybe put your hand where you think, which part of your body is holding sadness and grief? It's the lungs, and the coronavirus is a virus that affects the lungs. So some people will already be showing just little symptoms of sadnesses, and it may well be that you'll feel it in your lungs. So when we understand how our emotions play out in our body, then we become less fearful of them. We actually go, oh, okay, so what are you trying to tell me? And it's much more of an interaction with the body rather than the mind. But the mind will calm down when it understands what's playing out in the body. So because, as I said before, the mind and the body are super close, super linked, almost like one. So I can remember after my daughter died that I had pains and aches in my rib cage, in between the ribs. It was really uncomfortable, and I couldn't breathe fully, so I was breathing in the top of my lungs. Gradually, over months, I went to my yoga classes, which I love, and did some stretching and breathing deeply, and little by little the lungs began to free themselves. And also I was very sad, and I expressed my sadness in all kinds of ways, and of course I started writing to her. So it may well be that you are a little bit anxious about what's playing out in your lungs, and have you actually got a virus? So I can't answer that, and I wouldn't begin to try. But just remember the link with our sadnesses in the lungs. So I thought we might just do another breathing exercise today, because that really does help to free the body up and relax us. It's a very simple exercise. We did square breathing last time. Now this is quite simply a breath in and then a breath out, and do it very consciously. First of all, just sit up as straight as you can, as tall as you can. If you're standing, that's great. If you're sitting, that's also great. It's better to be not to be lying down. So just relax the shoulders, give them a shake and a shrug, and then let them go. Now lift your shoulders up to your ears and then drop them down, and do that twice more, and drop, and again. Already your shoulders may just begin to ease a little bit, so do that as often as you like, just to ease tension there. And now just bring yourself up into a really tall sitting position, and slightly pull in the abdomen. Now let's breathe in when you're ready. No counting, just to your timing, and then breathe out as fully as you can. little bit more. And breathe in when you have to. And out when you're ready. And out a little more if you can. And then breathe in when you need to. And out again. And then just close your eyes and go inside your body and focus on your lung area, the whole of the lungs and the rib cage. Now, we didn't do that for very long, but just become aware of what's happening in your body simply by breathing more deeply. It's a wonderful tool, and we can all do it, and we all need to do it during these times. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. That's it for today. Please feel free to share this video with anyone who you think would benefit from it. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks a lot. Bye.